What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTuberverse? I am back once again. This channel is called Hippie Nick Animals. I'm a hippie, my name is Nick, and most of this channel is about animals and things. So, because of that, the name of the channel is Hippie Nick Animals. I'm not going to change that. I almost messed that up, and that's okay. Anywho, if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. If you're coming in again to check out more, welcome back. Anywho, this is the vlog part. I didn't really have much time to do much of anything else. I might have a short coming out later on, just a little bit here, but either way, it has been a busy day. I've been doing quite a bit, and it's okay. I'm not used to closing on Tuesdays, but I did, and that's fine. I got off late tonight and whatnot, but the day itself wasn't too bad. We were very short-staffed, though, so it felt like even though we were not very busy, there felt like there was a lot to do still, so it is a tiring situation, and I'm exhausted, but not in a bad way. The exhaustion's good, because I worked hard, or I worked hard, not it worked. I worked hard, is what I was trying to say, not it worked hard. I am not an it. Well, I guess I am in it in some degree. I don't know. Exhausted brain can't figure this out. But about stuff in general, I mean, it has been very rainy here in North Carolina, and I took a lot of those duckweed bits and brought it into work today, and when my boss and I both saw them in the tanks, we're both like, yo, these roots belong, dude. So the rain waters and stuff and all those minerals from the everything has just made some really healthy looking duckweed that is now at the store, which is amazing. And I am keeping a lot of that duckweed out of my personal tank now because the anacharis and everything was actually getting choked out light-wise because there was such a thick blanket of duckweed on top of my tank. None of the other plants had the chance to really go through the photosynthesis necessary to push onward. And outside of that, I mean, you saw yesterday's video with the rain and everything. I'm looking over at Rorschach because he's standing on top of something, which he's not supposed to be doing right now. And he can break something that's very important if he does not get off of there. Rorschach. Buddy. My PlayStation is not a box to stand on. You need to get down. Thank you. So he's up there. And he was standing on top of that, which is not good. We do not want that. Buddy, that does not mean step on it. Thank you. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Like he knows he's being recorded. Normally he's good at listening. When I go, hey, buddy, you need to get down or something, he get down. But I said something about it. He got down, and I started saying more, and he got back on it. So, and now he's trying to play with the lights. He's in full kitten mode right now, so he's doing stuff that he knows bothers me to try and get attention from me. Which is what kittens do, when puppies do, when children do, when an animal is young. They act out to see what they could do. You done? Good. Crazy little booger. But yeah. It's been a lot, actually, this past month with him doing crazy bit. And then the work, I mean, honestly, I know they don't mean to. I know that they have my interest and everything, but my schedule for the past couple of weeks has been wild because the other store has lost a bunch of managers again, and I'm pretty much on call. And that is a bit of a bother in some cases because I do try to play D&D on Sundays because I was confirmed for a fact that Sunday nights will mostly be my days off, but it seems like 2 or 3 weeks in a row now I'm going to be closing on Sundays because of this other store. And that was like I said, how I thought I was going to be doing overtime and stuff. Apparently, the other store only needs me on Sunday. So, I do feel jerked around. I do feel a bit used, and I know they're not doing that on purpose, but it's a little frustrating. And it's not anything that'll mess with me or make me say, oh, I'm going to quit this job because this is happening. There are so many jobs out there where not every day is going to be nice, where you're going to have periods where your job will probably frustrate you some, especially if you're passionate about it, like I am with animals and stuff, you know? So because of all that, I will say today has been amazing with interactions with people. I have spoken with and had a lot of good experiences. A customer came back that I helped them find food for their cat, and they were thanking me. They have an old senior cat, and they are picky, and I helped them find some food, more specific, just off of my own experiences and stuff recently, especially with little guy right here and whatnot. He was trying to eat these again. I don't know why. Only when I record does he try to eat my freaking glasses. Don't know, but now they're up under something, so hopefully he leaves those alone. Buddy, I'm trying to do recordings here. But again, I don't edit this. I don't bother with it, because why? Gotta be real. This is what happens. It's great to have animals. It's always wonderful to have them around, in my opinion. They're amazing. They teach me to be a better person, and they learn me so much about nature itself. However, there's always good and bad times. Right now, he's being extra rambunctious because I was not here very much. And, you know, it is because of this whole thing with work and stuff. And that's part of the reason why I'm a little frustrated, because now I'm away from home a lot more and way more unpredictably. Even the cat here and the other animals in the house are starting to feel that too. And they're all acting out a little bit, but only in ways that they want my attention and to make sure that I'll be around for them still. And I always will be. But the job I do is helping pay for what I do here. And I'm so thankful because, again, I had customers coming back, and I even spoke with some customers today about stuff, and it was just very pleasant conversations, honestly. Animal peoples and people who care are very fun to speak with and talk to because, you know, I feel that those kind of people know something about, you know, being hurt. A lot of people tend to care for animals much more than other people because people hurt people. Our number one enemy is ourselves, in my opinion. And I have felt the sting of human beings and what they can do to you. I have. Not so much recently as much anymore, but when I was growing up and going through school and everything, bullied bad. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. People just wanted to attack me, essentially. So, when I speak with people who say, like, I like animals more than people, I totally get it. Now, if I'm going to say the same, yeah, probably. But at the same point, I'm working on the people part. Because I'm realizing more and more in life that there is so many amazing people out there too, and so many good folks, and that, you know, it just, the bad ones ruin it for the good ones, and I'm not going to let that happen anymore. Not in my life, at least. Like, I'm not going to let them bad peoples ruin it for the good ones who are doing their best out there and trying, despite their flaws, their weaknesses, and whatnot, the stuff that other people seem to point out to them, kind of deal. So, I guess that's what I'm getting at today. And I'm a little distracted, I'm a little exhausted, so sorry if my words and my thoughts seem a little bit more out of place, because for some reason, the moment I started talking and recording, the cat decided it was time to be extra crazy too, so I'm distracted. I don't know why he's doing this, but I even waited like 45 minutes before doing this when I thought he was calm. But I get to talking, he hears my voice, he gets excited, and this is what it be. And it's going to be like this until I can get the stuff with the other stuff fixed up, where I get homes for the birds and the guinea pigs, and I'm able to bring them to the big room. This is just how we're going to be doing the vlogs for a bit. I'm not going to ignore the needs of my animals, but I'm also not going to ignore my promise and my goal to do at least a video every day. And the daily vlog thing is the best way to do that, where I don't have to edit or do anything fancy. I bust out my camera, I get up in front of y'all, and I just talk. And that's pretty cool. And a lot of y'all in the subscriptions, chats, whatever, I don't know what to call them, but y'all out there in the YouTubeverse, you're giving a positive feedback to it, and I'm thankful for that. So, thank you. With that, though, I'm sorry this one seems a little phoned in. I am doggone tired. I am so exhausted. I've had 2 or 3 nights in a row where my insomnia gave me only 2 or 3 nights of sleep. So, I am just beaten because, again, I can't even know when I can rest anymore. Because when I think I got a day off, I don't. When I think I need to be there, I suddenly don't. And that's not going to change until I can go back to my main store and work there. And that's okay. I love the company. They do good for animals. I've worked with another pet store, PetSmart, before. I feel that they're a little bit worse as far as like live animal things. They keep way too many live animals. I saw things in the amount of time working with PetSmart I have not seen even once working with the pet stores that I am now. And it could be just the store I worked at alone. I'm not calling the whole entire company that, but every PetSmart or Petco I go to, there seems to be way too many animals. I know for a fact that you're all not making that money up for that many live animals. Because being behind the scenes, a lot of them get sick or worse, and we have to adopt out or give to the Banfield. So that's what it was then. Now, thank goodness, thank God, I don't have to deal with that. But that's the thoughts for today. I know it's just a little vloggy thing, and probably not a good one, because my energy levels right now, ladies and gents, I'm going to be real, it's wackadoo. It's not quite there. But I'm not going to ignore doing a video and being honest with y'all any chance I can get when I can. With that, for real now, this will be a peace out. I know my little bits of first world problems is the tip of the iceberg to what some of y'all are going through. The monsoon of nast and negativity that you're trying to push past. And that's okay. Because as long as you draw breath, you can get to tomorrow. And you can take that day and try to make it better than the one before. Whether or not that happens, I can't guarantee that. But I can guarantee if you keep pushing, you will get to where you need to be. With that, peace out. Thank you guys so much for everything. And that's honest. Y'all are amazing.